What's going on, everybody? It's your favorite dating coach, Elliott Scott, and as you can see by the title below, we're going to talk about how to build attraction with guys properly. Now, the only way to actually do that is to get my course, Attraction Academy, but I am making this video based on something a client has sent me. A client has sent me a email, and she is in the friend zone with this guy. Not that he put her in there. They were friends previously, and she just doesn't know how to break out. And she's wanting to know how to get the guy interested. So I'm making this video because I feel it's going to help women in all spectrums, okay? Because you're going to hear what I have to say, and it's pretty damn good. Now, if you haven't yet, please subscribe. Just click the red button below. I love you all forever, along with the bell notification. And if you want to work with yours truly or get my course, Attraction Academy, which takes these things into a much, much deeper detail, link is down in the description. So the first thing I want to talk about is framing. And again, I talk about this heavily in my course, but you have to understand that like every little like micro action or micro transaction you guys take in your communication with the guy, whether it's verbal, nonverbal, it's an action, or even the lack of actions, like ignoring a guy or not texting back right away, creates a context, creates a type of frame. And I tell women that there is based on the frame you create, you are going to be put in a certain category, and based on what he's looking for and vice versa, what you're looking for. But a lot of these transactions between you two will dictate what category you're in. So for example, there's a big difference. This is framing. There's a big difference between the guy putting his hand on your shoulder versus your lower back. There's a difference between a day date and a night date. There is a difference between a bright lit room and a dimmed lit room. There is a difference between dressing casually and dressing to impress. There is a difference between a woman with high value and standards versus a woman with none. And what I'm trying to get at is, based on these things, you're going to determine what category you're in, because every category has certain attributes, certain very common attributes with each. So for example, if you're in the friend zone, you probably have a lot of chemistry but a lack of sexual chemistry, right? Or you're too friendly, or you're too passive, or something like that. If you're in the friends of benefits category, it's probably overly sexual, or there might be a lack of standards for some women because they let themselves get into that situation. You get what I'm saying. Certain things you do based on the framing creates the category you're in. Now, what I told my client who was in the friend zone, I said that you have to understand that attraction is like polarity, right? There is this back and forth between men and women, not like a tug of war, like a quick-witted banter almost. Like, again, polarity. It's just we're made to complement each other, and people don't realize that. I used the analogy before of a dance. If you both are in your masculine energy, there's no polarity. It's too stiff, and you're trying to dance together. It's too stiff. You're both trying to take lead. You're both there's just too much tension. If it's too feminine, like two feminine people dancing together, it's too loose. No one's taking lead. It's not really going anywhere. It's too wobbly. However, if there's a masculine energy and a feminine energy and the polarity is correct, then it is going to flow naturally. Why? Because you are complementing each other. That's what it is. The male and the female, they complement each other. People don't realize that. They try to play this like these stupid ass mind games when that's not how it should be. It's polarity. It should be a back and forth. It should be reciprocal. Now, I told my client the problem she has is she's playing way too passive. She's playing the game way too, she's afraid of losing. She's not taking any risk. She's not taking any chances. He doesn't even know that he likes her, I believe. And I'm like, well, that's the problem. Why would he put you anywhere else but the friend zone? Like, you have to break out of that mold. Even if that means losing him, you have to take those chances. I can respect a woman who's tried, and a woman who has done that, and a woman who has broke out and has went for the guy, went for what she wanted because she believes she earned it, and that it's her not, I don't want to say you own, like you're entitled to it, but you got to go after what you want sometimes. And if that means losing him, okay, I can respect that. I can respect that. I can't respect someone who sits back and, I'm not saying I don't respect my client, but if you're watching this. So You just can't sit back and just see what happens. Nah, that's not how. I told her, you're gonna do that, and then some chick who's gonna come by who is feminine, who does have that sex appeal, who does have that lure, who does have that confidence, she's gonna pull that motherfucker right from her, and that's what's gonna happen. It happens all the time. And I told her that attraction is like a lure, just like for the fishies. You got to cast it out there. It's bright, it's shiny, it catches the attention. It catches the attention, it reels us in, and that's through the framing that I was just explaining and things like that. So you have to know how to build it, okay? And again, I talk about this a lot in my course, but you have to know how to build it. You have to know what the guy wants, and you have to know how to stick out. Again, every category someone is in, it has the same attributes. These categories have the same attributes. And if you're playing this passive game and he doesn't know you like him, and you're not breaking the mold, and you're not doing this back and forth polarity banter that we were made for, yeah, you're going to be his friend. Okay, so I hope you all take something from this. I think it's very important. I think it's very important. I feel like it's something that a lot of people overthink or they just don't utilize. So with that being said, ladies, I love you all. Take care and peace.